Romero's dictionary is a video glossary of the terms and phrases that you will encounter throughout your career as a zombie slayer. Dog rounds. Dog rounds are fantastic, let's be honest, aren't they? They're the perfect break or respite from the manic mayhem that is ensuing around you when you're playing some zombies. They were first introduced on Shinonuma and then later appeared in Deris, which are the last two maps. Shinonuma and Deris are the last two maps of World at War, and they both feature in Black Ops. Then in Black Ops itself you had Kino der Toten, which had dog rounds. Now some of the other maps also feature dogs, but not specifically dog maps, like Dead Ops Arcade and Moon. In Moon you get the dogs spawning in at the start if you stay on Earth instead of going on the teleporter to go to the moon. And which is even more interesting, they will make their glorious return in Black Ops 2 on Transit. Whether or not there will be a specific dog round is yet to be seen, or whether they will just be incorporated into the gameplay like they were on Moon. Now basically the zombie dogs are a mutated version of Samantha's pet Fluffy. What happened was, the canon of the story is that the dog Fluffy was caught up in one of the mainframe teleporters in the race, and when it reappeared, when it teleported, it became a mutated dog. It later then killed some of the people, some of the scientists, and later had puppies. Those puppies are the dogs that try to rip you to pieces each and every time that they spawn in. Now they spawn in throughout the map, but usually fairly close to wherever you are positioned, or wherever a player is positioned. A ball of lightning will indicate wherever they are spawning. They spawn in packs of 2 to 4 depending on the amount of players. So if you have 1 player, then you will have less dogs. 4 players, you'll have many more dogs. Roughly every 4 to 7 rounds they'll spawn in. Usually it's closer to the 4 mark, but sometimes you can go as far as 7 before they come in. The ground shakes whenever they spawn in, and there is a heavy fog covering the map, so that's how you will know. That is very distinctive whenever a dog round starts. Also, you will hear the announcer saying, "Fetch me their souls." That's when you know that you want to get yourself holed up somewhere. You want to have your back to a wall, because they can't spawn behind you if you've got your back to a wall, and then they'll just charge right at you. Now there are 2 variants of Hellhound. The flaming one, which is always on fire obviously, and it explodes when you kill it. Then there is also the normal dog, which just dies when you kill it. When the last dog in a dog round is killed, it will always drop a max ammo power up. There is only one exception to this, and that is on the original dog map, which is Shinonuma, where the max ammo may not be dropped by the Hellhound, but by the next zombie the player kills, so at the start of the next round.